at 11:44. Okay. Good morning. Let's do a reading. We didn't have a reading that went out yesterday. So let's have some time to look into the energy. We'll see what's going on. I've chosen my cards. Got a little blanket around me. Let me just close this door. Oh, I meant to get Emily's glasses. Okay, let's see her glasses before we get comfortable. Let me just put Emily's glasses in the hallway. She'll be needing those. Okay. Let's have a play with some of these cards first. I guess a little bit of a theme for the reading. At the bottom here, I don't know if you can see this, what it says there. It says influential world leaders, and there's some fairy rings in there that knocked off of one of my fairies. So we've got that come off of the sapphire fairy, as you can see. I have some glue, so I can fix her. I will try and fix you. Right. Shall we speak about Adventure Time? Okay, so this is an Adventure Time mug. It says it on there. Now, I've always called the characters Biff the dog and Chip the human, something to do with like childhood, learning to read books. And the girls always go to me, Mum, I think it's Jake the dog and Finn the human. So I'll show you these characters because I know they're down here. Jake the dog, I take it that's Jake. Okay, and Finn the human. And the other day, whilst I was having a rest before work, there was a knock on my door. And it was like, can we come in? I was like, well, I'm kind of resting, but yeah, if you want to. And Emily and her boyfriend come walking in with these foam outfits on like this. They come walking into my room. Okay, what's the thing to wake up to? Anyway. Adventure times, come and grab your friends. Dee 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 dee. We've Biff the dog and Chip the human. Not the words, Mum. Jake the dog and Finn the human. The fun, it will never end. It's adventure time. Why can you see his teeth? Emily's got a tattoo of this one. Reading a book. And then she had another tattoo done yesterday. This isn't the frog. This is just a tattoo that I don't know where this one came out of. She's had a seal done, popping its head up through the water. I thought it was spinning, but that's like the water effect, the wave effect. Well, the ripple effect as it's poking its head up. But I was like, is that seal spinning? Anyway, okay, let's get back to Adventure Time. Tradition. Okay, so marriage came out straight away. Should we talk about marriage? Radical. Rad. It's, okay, seeing as I can see a 5 and a 5, so 55, that could be a sign. But it took me to the transitional number and 2 people going through the transition. Okay. Transitioning into a radical marriage. Well, let's go with this. It sounds radical. It sounds awesome. Influential world leaders. Mr. Casanova. Okay. I felt that what come through first of all, it was about him having the oomph. It was like he will be able to get things done. There's a lot of inspiration within him. He's driven. Should we say that? Yeah, he's driven. Bliss, by love. So a radical marriage is this Knight of Wands here who is driven by love. Bliss is the lovers, and now we have like, so we've got double fives, and then we've got double sixes. So something's clicking because I felt clickety click. 66. Little Miss Needy. So I feel that's the Queen of, well, I feel that's the energy of, well, you need each other. It's like he needs the bliss and she needs the passionate drive. Little Miss Needy. So this is about a masculine who feels needed. So she needs me. Okay. Oh, I'm hungry all of a sudden. Make a wish. We're going to leave it there with that part. This is going to be an interesting reading. Bottom of the deck, the blending. Of course it is. 17 and 17. It brings us to an 8, which takes me then to the Strength card. And that's a blending of masculine and feminine energy. Masculine and feminine envy, I think, wanted to come out. And 14 and 14 will take you to the 5 as well. You're transitioning into beautiful love. It's all you could ever ask for. Make a wish. The blending. Oh, I feel like my nose is going to run. Okay. As in, like, dribble. Not, because I felt the energy of, like, Pinocchio. Okay, there's no lying beneath the surface here. Interesting, because the underlying energy is the blending. Oh, okay, I'm seeing now lending. The balance here allows you to lend each other your energy. That's nice, isn't it? So when one's feeling weak, should we say that? That's interesting. It could be like on a week-to-week basis. You may be feeling more in your feminine energy, or you may be feeling more in your masculine energy. And I feel there's a lending of energy here. And it feels like it's a pleasure to be able to lend your strength to the other. Of course it is. That's what makes you powerful. It's like what makes you powerful is to thrive off of each other. Let's have a look at these orange cards. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Well, you make my heart beat really fast. Okay. You make me happy, you make me laugh. That's interesting because it's in reverse. So is that when someone's down? I'm singing a song, but I cannot find the tune to it or the lyrics. You need to tap into your happy tune. That's an energy I was feeling like yesterday, as in, if you want to know how someone's feeling, then turn on the radio. All the signs are there. You can get a sense of whether they're in a joyous energy or a sorry state. All the answers are out there. You just need to know how to look for them. You can flick through a book. You can find the answers through music. The dragon has been served in reverse. I don't know what that means. Like, straight away, it's like, I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. It's like we're talking in riddles. Okay, we've got revengeful intentions. So, what are we not going to talk about? The dragon has been served. So if this dragon hasn't been served yet, and the dragon is like a karmic energy, there's still revengeful intentions here. So it's like we're speaking behind the scenes about this beautiful love. This is all energetic, which is even more beautiful to know that you can connect that way. The blending. Revengeful intentions. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck? Stand and deliver. So I feel like the masculine hasn't dealt with something in his life. He needs to stand and deliver. This hasn't been done yet. This dragon hasn't been served her notice yet. And there's a lot of revengeful intentions involved. I think the last reading I put out was about actually like moving your body, your physical body, away from the negativity. And if you don't do it, the divine will do it, especially if it's in your well-being. If it's in your well-being. Okay. Let's look at these random cards here. 1111. Well, that definitely suggests a blending of the masculine and feminine energy. Also feel the guardian angels being around you. Okay, it's for you to know that you do have a protective bubble around you. You are being protected. Relocation, and you're being moved. Oh, obsession in reverse. So someone's got a... They're not letting something go. What's going on with these cards? They're like split in half. Okay. I think we're good now. Are we good now? Greed. Reach out. I'll be there. Marriage. And confused. Okay, so that will definitely come in line with being able to help the other one out when they're confused. Reach out. I feel like through your spiritual marriage, there's some greed going on here. And I would say that it's making this masculine energy unhappy. He doesn't feel like laughing much. That's in reverse. He's in a shit situation. Relocation again. Okay. Should we delve more? Well, why not? Let's just, I'm not sure what these cards are. They could be a mixture of emotions and quotes, but we'll just work through these cards. Love struck. Oh, what's that? Look at that stain in the middle there. I do not know what that is. Love struck. Getting in the middle of it. So being struck by love. Got to remember this, masculine is driven by love. By bliss and harmony. A peaceful life. I'm looking at a quote here. There is only one path to heaven. On earth we call it love. Henry David Thoreau. We get one more. Flattered. And then we've got a quote. You feel flattered, not flattened. Flattered by love. It's a nice energy. This says, don't judge every day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, let's look at this quote from Aristotle. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. We must. There's a lot of cards out on my desk here. How many books? Are they actually all? Oh, okay. I really mixed them up now. There's some more emotions here with quotes. Hurt, a cause of injury or damage. That's why the divine is relocating you. You're hurt. Understanding, the ability to understand something. Comprehension. Understanding why this is occurring. Caring, displaying kindness and concern for others. Scared, fearful, frightened. And then the last card I feel is like it's a karmic trait. Egotistical, excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself. Self-centered. Looking at the bottom of the deck. Well, there is only one path to heaven on earth. We call it love. Okay, that's enough of them cards. Let's put them away. I wasn't planning on delving so much into these, but hey, we'll go as we are directed. My throat feels really dry. Good morning, original. Checking in and jumping in the shower quick. Hi there, Norma. Good morning. Right, okay, let's continue. I've got an unexpected tarot soul coaching session that's cropped up today. So somebody at work, I told them about me being a tarot reader, and then within about 10 minutes of that, I had a customer asking me for a reading. But there's been a misunderstanding with like my telephone number, so they've been dialing the wrong number. And well, anyway, they got hold of me today and asked if I was free this afternoon, and it feels like it's divine timing, so that's kind of cropped up today. And okay, that's reminded me I'm not to use the Rider-Waite tarot, because I know I'm going to use them in their reading, and for some reason I don't really want to transfer any energy or influence them cards, but I did bring them in here. So listen, I've got the Witches tarot for this session. You better shape up. My goodness, it's kind of like I kind of sent some messages before this morning, and it's like everyone's waking up now and responding. I was singing "You Better Shape Up" and "I'm Burning Up For Your Love." So, bit of Olivia Newton-John with Madonna. Let's, what kind of reading are we doing here? We're just going to pull some cards. Let's clear our space of any dust and crumbs. Okay. The Eight of Cups. So a feminine is, I feel it's a nice feminine. Let's just say that. This is a nice energy. And everything's kind of aligned. And she's taken a nice stroll. She's looking at the moon and she's looking at the stars. This normally suggests the void energy, but I don't feel like she's lost. I don't feel like she's wandering. I feel more she's wondering, making a wish upon them stars. Something to do with the moon cycles here. And then there are some dolphins. Did I bring them? I did. Mermaids and dolphins. Or there is a dolphin, just one dolphin, that is keeping an eye on her. That looks like it's a big gap in my hair. Is it a big gap or is it grey? Oh no, it's a gap. I thought I had like gained myself like a more greyer streak. Let's see. Yeah, well, let me just deal with it. Okay, passion. So this dolphin here, can you see him? Down. Should we see what's going on in this card? So that's an offering of passion. And I feel the dolphin's bringing a message. Good morning, Chevy. Got to leave for work in a few. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, we're all like visiting, I feel like the wishing well. Make your wishes. Roll up, roll up. Eight of Cups. Oh, we're open to the Ace of Wands. It's like our bookmark, that. Okay. Eight of Cups. Whereabouts are the cups in here? In the foreground are 8 silver cups, all stacked and balanced neatly in rows and sitting on the shoreline. Behind the 8 cups, we see a young woman in a blue traveller's cloak with a sprig of blooming sweet peas tucked in her hair. The young woman is walking away from the cups, leaving them behind, and she is travelling at the water's edge. That she is walking in an in-between place is significant here. She is at the boundary of one realm and the next, namely the earth and the sea. Okay, so we're talking about the balance here. I'm both going through the transition. It sounds like we're listening to what's happening with the feminine at the moment. So she's in this in-between place, and that's significant here. She is at the boundary of one realm and the next, namely the earth and sea. An unseen breeze blows, ruffles her cape a bit behind her. And you can see like the breeze ruffling this ribbon here. And this is like a new beginning, an opportunity that I imagine and this feminine imagines and wishes that she's going into. Well, it's no longer about wishing, she knows. This is adventures. Doing things that are passionate, that ignite your heart, that ignite your soul, that set you free. So she's stepping into true freedom. Okay. A crescent moon shines down from a nighttime sky where 8 tiny stars twinkle. There are high cliffs in the distance, but the traveller keeps her eyes on the horizon. She has chosen to abandon things that are no longer necessary or are detrimental. As she travels down the beach, a dolphin spy hops out to see her. The dolphin was considered to be a messenger by the ancient Greeks. He appears in this card as if he is checking on the woman's progress. The young woman is moving on and moving forward. The blossoms in her hair are symbolic. In the language of flowers, pink sweet peas symbolise departure. That's all I need to make from that. Okay, so let's look at this Ace of Wands. Oh, I took my finger out. Where else is it? Okay, dawn is breaking and we see a blooming hawthorn branch. There's a knocking at the door. I think that was a knocking at the door. Okay, Emily will deal with that. Dawn is breaking and we see a blooming hawthorn branch stuck firmly into the grassy hill. The wand is a bit reminiscent of a maypole with its crisscross ribbons and a fire-red streamer blowing in the breeze. According to tradition, okay, that's the first card that came out, the hawthorn tree was a popular choice for maypoles. Behind the wand, there are green rolling hills and a turreted castle on a hill. The castle in the background represents the reward that waits for you after your quest for knowledge and advancement is completed. The hawthorn is associated with the element of fire, making it fitting as the wand's representation is this tarot. In this tarot for witches. Let me just repeat that. The hawthorn is associated with the element of fire, making it fitting as the wand's representation in this tarot for witches. The hawthorn flowers flourishing on the single wand symbolise ideas that emerge and then blossom from our minds. In the language of flowers, the hawthorn blossom symbolises hope. A bright red butterfly flutters to the side of the wand. The butterfly symbolises transformation, regeneration and joy. It is going to be a beautiful day and one full of promise. Okay, this is so interesting. I feel like I want to carry on with this side of the reading, whether or not we just touch on the feminine side and what's going on. So it feels like it's important for the masculines to know what that energy is and for it to be sent out there. The understanding, the knowledge, the awareness. And because I feel there's this, I'm going to see a masculine later who informs me that he's very spiritual. So maybe I won't be tapping on the masculine's energy here, and that might be something that comes out in that private reading that I'm off to do in a few hours' time. So let's carry on with this though for the feminines. I'm going to put these cards back in the box just so that I can keep my space. Let's go to the magical mermaids and dolphins. It's a beautiful day. Music for manifesting. I made mention of that at the beginning. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. So it's like, is your desire thinking about you? Well, turn on the radio and find out. Radio, radio romance, radio romance. Why not? Let's have a radio romance. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. We just see where the reading takes us and whether this, it's applying to both of you, isn't it? Because you are one, so positive energy. Your manifestation work is going wonderfully well. By drawing this card, you're encouraged to take the process to an even higher level by going on a negativity diet. This means avoiding negative influences as much as possible. Avoid negative discussions with yourself or others. Turn off television and radio programs with negative themes. And stay away from violent movies. Don't read pessimistic headlines and steer clear of gossip-based magazines. This negativity diet will cleanse you of any hidden blocks that could slow down the manifestation of your dreams or prevent them from coming true at all. Another thing you can do is to apply Feng Shui, the ancient Chinese art of placement, to your physical environs, which will help enhance the positive energy in all of your surroundings. You're also asked to donate or sell things that are cluttering your home. I've got such an itchy nose, I do apologise. So I picked up the energy of the masculine still needing to do some things, okay. You're also asked to donate or sell items that are cluttering your home. This helps you bring in new energy and opportunity and will also establish an environment that promotes creativity, health and abundance. That's a good message. We're getting another card. Let's get another card. All the dolphins down. And seeing as that dolphin was poking his head up, spy hopping on the feminine, checking in on her progress. Okay. It's like he's sending you love and all this positive energy for your endeavour. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance as this could yield, can yield valuable information. Okay, so notice the signs. Pay attention. Heaven is giving you important messages, and by drawing this card, you're asked to pay extra attention to them. Notice conversations you overhear, comments made to you by others, and inner feelings and thoughts. Look for common threads among the signs, as they are forms of guidance to help you manifest your divine purpose and desires. It's not your imagination that heaven is sending you signs and divine guidance. Anytime you hear or feel something 3 or more times, especially within a short time period, it's information worthy of your attention. These signs also give you feedback about your current belief system, since your thoughts attract mirroring experiences. Use these signs to heal beliefs that dishonor you and swim in the direction that your guidance points you. Playtime. Let's go to your Sacred Spirit. Sacred Spirit reading cards. That's interesting. I just saw a face in there, but it was a reflection of the bottom deck. I suppose just like that, but you can see like this. You can see that. What's your name again? Oh, I don't know. Jake, I think. Who was it anyway, this character? What's it say? Channel your knowledge. Critical judgment. Should we read this card? Let's do it. Let's read this one. Because it was being mirrored back, and it is card number 8. We spoke about the strength card. You're going to let me go to that page then, because I went from 9 to 7. Thank you. Clear expectations and critical judgment. Automatic writing is a safe and powerful process of channeling spirit directly into writing. Like any sense or intuitive skill, it can be sharpened and improved with time and practice. More importantly, anyone can learn this skill. Without the active conscious self, the mind becomes free to instruct and navigate the individual. Automatic writing enables the channel to access higher states of consciousness and awareness. Innovation and creation is a byproduct of channeling in this way. Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and Albert Einstein were consistently inspired by the form of thought from pen to paper. If you are just beginning to open yourself to intuitive and spiritual communication, automatic writing can act as a bridge to strengthen your mind and intuitive channel. Before undertaking such a skill, you are encouraged to keep a clear and sacred space, free of lower thought forms and energies that may cling or seek to enter an open channel door. Seek a suitable teacher. Currently, soul guidance is required. You are being asked to connect to the higher wisdom of your soul. Removing ego-based barriers such as expectations, internal ridicule, fear and control are necessary for clarity and peace of mind. Feelings of being physically, mentally or energetically blocked or stuck in areas of your life such as employment and relationships requires action, but you must be ready to let go of your expectations. Creating a peaceful environment to free your mind is essential now. Allowing your pen or pencil to wander on a sketch pad, forming doodles or symbols, or painting or musical creation will assist in writing issues such as writer's block. With relaxed breath, let your thoughts inspire you to create or record new information as your inner thoughts and spiritual messages are conveyed to you to record in written word. Working with high vibrations or elevated energy levels will improve this communication and length of spiritual discussion. The shadow aspect, ignoring your own advice, inability to be objective. Okay. Your archangel assistance is guardian angel Harahel. Educational success, writing and productivity. And the affirmation is, my mind is open, I receive my soul's guidance loud and clear. That's a good message. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello, Jasper. She opened up the door and said, I'm giving you the cat. I get to keep the cat? Yeah. Thanks. Hey, boy. Come here, darling. Sweet thing. Hold on, because she left the door open. Come on in. I can hear you purring. Come on. There's the chair. That's it. Go and say hi. Positive energy. You coming in, my baby? Yeah, I'm just about to pull another card. Good boy. You okay? It's like it's come to keep me warm. I feel quite cold. Okay, guardian. It's my guardian. Guard your energy. I was out in the garden earlier, and he was in the garden next door, and he couldn't kind of get through because he just wasn't the right size to get through that kind of little gap, so he had to find the right one. But at one point I looked at him and he's kind of hanging down the fence like post, and it was just hanging there, and I was like, you're on the other side. And then he's pushed himself through the gap. No, you didn't get stuck, did you? No. Just, it made me chuckle. Guardian, card number 19. Ground your energy. Visualize positive outcomes. Guardians of the spiritual realm are perceived differently across all cultures and religions. Totem spirits, angels, and other shamanic spirit helpers are assigned to everyone at birth and can be discovered through vision quests, meditations, and deep forms of prayer. In ancient times, the medicinal assistance of hallucinogenic plants were used. Every individual has a guardian or guiding spirit that watches over them during their lifetime. I did say that I felt this energy that you all have like a protection bubble around you. You are being protected. Different stages of life can bring change to those helpers, depending on what lessons or guidance are needed to complete levels of soul growth for the soul's ascension. Guardian spirits are often perceived in animal forms due to the recognition of their personal characteristics and mannerisms. The wolf depicts challenges in personal boundaries and being able to trust others with your emotional vulnerability. So this really does come in with the masculine's energy I picked up at the beginning. The wolf depicts challenges in personal boundaries and being able to trust others with your emotional vulnerability. Right now you must guard your energy fiercely. Be mindful of how you feel energetically around others. Exhaustion, fatigue, confusion, and clouded judgment is possible now if you allow yourself to be influenced by these energy vampires. Only you decide on a conscious or subconscious level if you wish to interact with these toxic energies. It is possible now to have interactions with police and emergency services and emergency service personnel, as the guardian is a protector and teacher of spirits, highlighting personal safety and the safety of others. Currently, lunar cycles are influential. Come here, don't hide under the table. I picked up on the moon energy being important. Hey. Currently, lunar cycles are influential. Be cautious of the full moon's influence over people and places. Always put your personal safety first. You want some coffee? Okay, where are you going? Oh, let's not go over there. You can't go and hide in the corner. Come over here. Oh, I know. Good boy. Currently, lunar cycles are influential. Be cautious of the full moon's influence over people and places. Always put your personal safety first. Avoid taking unnecessary risks. B doesn't even say B. It says use careful practice in your holistic counselling, intuitive and healing practices as you are absorbing unwanted energy from others. Hence why, for some reason, I couldn't use these cards with this reading. All will be revealed. So use careful practices in your holistic, counselling, intuitive and healing practices, as you are absorbing unwanted energy from others and need to clear and ground yourself after each session or experience to minimise mental and physical fatigue. The shadow aspect: abuse of power, codependency, irresponsible and carelessness. There's the angel assistance, Archangel Siltiel. Manifestation, humility and concentration. And the affirmation: I am clearly guided by my divine guide, by my divine guardian. I am protected always. Okay, I am clearly guided by my divine guardian. I am protected always. You can't go up on the table though, sweet thing. Okay? Right, let's go to the Sacred Spirit reading cards. Are you going to go down? Whereabouts are you going to go to? You've got some blankets on the floor, haven't you? I think she may have actually put you a pillow. He's going to lay on a blanket that's it's got owls on it. OWLs. OWLs on it. Okay, you lay down there. Is that where you're going to be settled for the day? That's Emily letting him up here. Leadership. Interesting. That's the belly rumbling. Leadership. I don't think I've ever had this card. It said they're about influential world leaders. I've covered it up now, but leadership. North Star. In Western culture, we wish upon a star because the stars represent all that is illuminating and enchanting. So we have Make a Wish come out. At the beginning we have the Eight of Cups, where she's looking up at the moon and the stars, with a dolphin checking in on her. They symbolise aspiration, illumination, inspiration, imagination and wonder. Native people used the stars to find their way in the night. The North Star was often used as a kind of compass to make sure one was going in the right direction. The North Star symbolises direction and guidance. It is a guiding light for those who can't find their way. It's one of the brightest stars in its constellation. I had to look closely to be able to see the bear, the polar bear there. Just as the North Star is a beacon for travellers in the dark of the night, you are a beacon for others. It's time to step into the light and take your leadership role. You are a teacher, steward, guardian and healer, a true leader. Own these gifts, come into the light, don't hold back. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you have been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become the light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. That's a great message. Hi, Cynthia. Jasp, the moon was halted and out before dark last night. Halved. Halted, there's no mistakes. The mist reminds me of the grandma tree in Pocahontas. Okay, I haven't really watched that movie. That's one of the movies I haven't really watched. A statue of her is in Gravesend though. Gravesend. Whether that's applicable. Okay. Let's go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. How long have we been on for? 45 minutes. And then I think I may get off. You alright? I'll put them out there on the floor. Behind you, don't tread on them.
Oh, can you pass me a water bottle as well?
Yeah. This one here. You're welcome. Bye, darling. Are you going yet?
Yeah, soon.
Okay. Have a lovely day. I love you too. I'll see you tonight. Okay, let's go to the oracles and oracles and shadows and lights. Well, yeah, that's fine. There's two cards that kind of flipped up in there. Okay, that's nice. Amara the Menahum, Aloha Healing. And I am Callie from Death Comes Rebirth. Let's put them back in. Because I was asking myself which ones were these, and it was like neither of them. We should read this card. Is there just one in there? There is just one. Well, is there? It's card number 34. Lady with the Bosch Egg, Ancient Wisdom. That's when you know it's time to step into the light, share your knowledge, your teachings. Anyway, let's put that there. Let's deal with this first. Faceless ghosts and the haunted girl. Ghost people. I'm just letting my belly do whatever it wants to do. It's, I don't know. Okay. About the faceless ghosts, it's like it wants to, I don't know if it wants to burp or cogitate. Are we done down there? Oh my goodness, now my ears are ringing. About the faceless ghosts and the haunted girl. In this beautiful card, a lovely girl in the bare woods is being moved in on by two masked ghosts. They do not reveal their identity, but she can feel their presence strongly. She remains calm as she knows who they are. They are the Nopira Boo, the faceless ones, who have no features and who take on the form of others around them. They wear a variety of masks and they regularly take up a new cause or identity without being aware of their own need to grow and learn themselves. Because of this, they seek out energy from others who are bright, strong, and real. Now they are seeking hers, and it is likely they are seeking yours. Do not go into fear. They are sending her messages, but she knows that they are not what they seem, and that there are many like them in the world. It's kind of bringing in the karmic energy here. You can feel it, you can sense it. The haunted girl speaks. These faceless ones are coming to me, trying to take advantage of what they see as my moment of weakness. But I do not fear them, as I know they are blank, formless, and simply taking on any energy they can find. I know who I am, and I clearly see that they do not. They are simply spirits who have lost their way, and so they feed off others. I may not be at my strongest at this time, but I am stronger than they ever will be. They will not feed off me, for I know who they are and what it is they seek. I do not wish them harm, but neither will I give my energy away to them. I will also warn you to do the same. So this energy of the divine feminine, let's say that having this, let's say, attitude will be picked up on the masculine side so that he can also take advantage of this this confidence. It's like confidence in your integrity. So the divination message, you may seem in need of help to people who actually have an agenda at the moment. People around you are acting like experts and supporting each other in the group mindset and wanting you to join them for your own good, despite your misgivings. They either do not have fully formed identities, or they are too easily taking on the beliefs and ideas of a powerful other. You may be asked to join with others in their beliefs and be alarmed at a mindset and belief system that seems very blank and faceless, devoid of human joy and warmth. It is wise for you to keep your own counsel, remain detached, and wait for the faceless ones to reveal themselves. They will change when an even more powerful person for them to attach to comes along. Know that until they find their own selves and commit to following that path, they will be as blank pages, written upon by whatever hand comes near them. Do not be like this. Make your own mark on this world. There could be imitation taking place, where your work and ideas and even your personality are being copied too closely. That's interesting, isn't it? I think so. Hello, Spotty Pony, darling. How are you? Childhood is never far. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the parcels. Enjoy the parcels. Is that what was delivered? I'm not expecting any parcels. I'm going to go back to, I'm not going to use some cards. I'm going to go back to the Witch's Tarot just to, I don't actually know why, because I'm not ready to go yet. Oh, it's quite nice to tidy up as I go. Sometimes the mess is quite shocking. I'm going to use those. Okay, that will do for now. I felt like the sun's come out all of a sudden. I know it's been out. It's nice. I think it's nice. Yes, it's nice. Well, that's what comes to mind. It's a beautiful day. It's a nice day. It's a real nice happy energy. The songs I've been listening to have been very upbeat and happy and joyful. Okay. Yeah, that's the end of that. Oh my goodness. It's a bit too much, really. Okay, time to make things happen. You've got the star energy here. Now, I do honestly feel a twisted energy with this. She's kind of double jointed. It's like her body's twisted. Feels always like a Barbie doll to me. The stalk there. And the stars here, I feel like form a love just for oneself, like self-centered, taking care of her needs, her own needs. Inconsiderate and selfish is coming through. Now this card here is about heartbreak, but there's actually two here, fairies, and they are sending this one away. And we have justice because that's the right thing to do. Why is it the right thing to do? Because look at this masculine. Oh, we've got two cards. That's like it's like being taunted. It's cruel. It's a cruel energy. And the 10 means it's the end. Like you. It's like you can never. And I can say that because I know that there are some situations that I can never get myself into. It's like I haven't come this far to then go and do that again. So it's the energy of you're being moved on to, well, the transitional energy. We just don't really know what's on the other side for the masculine. It's because he's in such a negative energy, so he won't really be able to perceive the positivity. That's why it's important that you perceive that divine feminine as it's transmuted through the blending. Heavy burden. 2 heavy cards to have. It's like he's lost his head. So, where's all gummage? It's like he unscrew his head and he can put his like divine feminine head on. A magician. Okay, one more card from the Sacred Destiny, seeing as they're the cards. I did leave them out as well. Now let's just do this card here. 55, 39 on the counter. That's an hour nearly, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do the hour mark then. Purity. So you can kind of see the feminine and the masculine in the eyes here. I felt like I wanted to gasp for breath. Moon Cookie's not even here. Okay, but that's what wanted to come through. Spotted pony. Let's have a look. The moon was the same here. Got on late. I think it's got up late. I'll go back and listen. Oh, got on late. Okay, onto this. Pocahontas is what he called me when first moved with him. Hawks and the other birds always left me feathers to wear. Cynthia, my co-workers are all curious about the situation and why I'm not seeing anyone. Is what it is. Love you. It's because most people, I don't know, I suppose can't understand yet or why someone would enjoy their own company and like not invite a negative connection into their lives after they've done so much clearing. It's just so easy, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's like the person that you do invite is a compliment to your life. They compliment you. Like as in, it's like the hot dog, isn't it? The hot dog's a hot dog. It tastes yummy, but it tastes better with some mustard or some ketchup in it. It complements it. It makes it better. So, yeah. These are people that haven't ever spent any time on their own, or obviously don't like themselves enough to enjoy their own company. So there's a lot of people like that. They're so never signed up on or suggesting, let's say that, like dating sites or trying to set you up with people. I have it all the time. Oh, you should like date so and so. Yeah. Right, you will get a lot of attention. Extra cherry on the banana split. Yes, that'll be nice. Banana split. How about that? I could really eat one of those. I've not had one of those in a long time. When you get back out there, you'll start to see how admired you really are, and it's just like emanating from you. I don't mean to. You just have to go and be you. That's what you have to continue to do. See your worth, know your worth, feel your worth. Okay, purity. I haven't read this card yet, did I? No. Let's have a read of this card. The first snow. Before the first snow, the earth is dark and cold. Fallen trees from autumn storms lay haphazardly atop the decaying leaves that cover the forest floor. However, when the first snow arrives, the darkness and decomposing soil are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. In the sunshine, the individual snowflakes atop the snowdrift sparkle with crystalline light. Harsh sounds are muffled, sharp corners and rugged edges are muted. Everything feels fresh and new. Debris seemingly disappears beneath the pristine white landscape. Softly falling snow illuminates the environment in a diffusion of swirling foams. At night, in the light of the full moon, the first snow is glowing and serenely silent, turning everything into an enchanted fairy tale realm. In some mystical traditions, descending snow symbolises the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane, the heavens, to the lower planes, the earth, thus bringing purity to the earth. Hey. His legs up in the air, but he's kind of kicking the box. The sacred landscape wants you to know, no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to come. Oh, the best is yet to be. Okay. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away, reoccurring challenges are releasing, and this is a time of redemption, forgiveness and holy healing. So I'm going to go and get a Mother Mary oracle, some holy healing. Holy moly, let's get some holy healing on the show. On the show? On the road? On the show. What's it mean? An hour and 20 minutes would be ideal, like time to finish this reading. That's what I had in my mind anyway. Oh no, it was 44, wasn't it? So it'd be like an hour and 16 minutes would be ideal. I want to be off for 1 o'clock. Let's finish with the Mother Mary oracle. It's a guidebook. Okay. I feel quite breathless. Sending me a message, Lucy. Are you? How are you sending that to me? Like telepathically? Or have you sent it to me through Skype? Cynthia, getting ready. Bear has decided we are to go out for Halloween costumes since it's our day off. Yes, do that. The smiling eye chairs sent us smiling. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. The smile, they're like eyes, aren't they? Let's finish with this message. Oh, that literally fell out of the deck, didn't it? There's 2 of them. Okay. I think they're pushing their luck, but they can. I'm feeling lucky. Push it. Push it on me. It's the energy of pushing your luck onto someone. Oh, just have some of this feeling. Just feel it. It's like how you could wish that someone could just feel how you feel, and you can't understand why they don't feel it, because, I don't know, because they've never felt it. Once you felt it, you felt it. Push it real good. Din, 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 din. Salt and pepper. Yin yang. Ow. Salt and pepper here. Salt, 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 salt and pepper here. Salt, 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 salt and pepper here. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. How wonderful. Do I know what the card is underneath? Well, I can't remember if I did have a peek. So let's have a look at this one first. I provide life without limit. You have no need to fear loss or lack. For everything that dies, new life is created to supplant it. For every need that you have, there are ample channels through which that need can be fulfilled. I can provide all with wisdom, grace, and even, hello, joyful humour. I thought I was covering the whole screen. You can find a way to delight. Oh dear. Okay. Catch a glimpse of myself peeking. Oh, you can find a way to delight in life and enjoy all the riches that are available to you, if only you open your heart and release your fear. It is habit, not reality, which keeps you uncertain. Trust in me, my child, and be nourished in my living garden of love. If we are so concerned with our needs for survival, we can become blind to how much we already have. It may never seem to be enough for us to feel really safe, happy and secure, or perhaps you have trust in your heart, and yet you are also tired of feeling as though you have to work so very hard to get by financially, or that it takes so much for you to feel supported in your work. Or perhaps you feel you have to give so much love and support to get even the smallest amount of attention or affection in return. The mother comes to us with a message that we need not fear for our survival, that she has our back and is protecting and supporting us. We have so much already and can open to receive so much more as we let go of the fear of loss and lack that shuts us off from the universal flow of abundance. In the mother's garden, there is always a blooming harvest. If part of the garden is in decline, it is because energy is thriving and flowing into another part of the garden. There is always abundance. It is always in flow. All we need to do is open to her in trust as we come to understand her way of constant flowing energy. She is asking now that you recognise that your fears are habit rather than a reflection of a reality in which you must feel. Humanity is evolving together, but there are the forerunners in the evolution of the human race that help shift the memories of the body that have been programmed into survival mode. To shift these memories into a place of trust, of curious surrender to see what happens, what unfolds, and therefore become very responsive to divine guidance, allows the human race to heal, to become more creative than reactive. Then humanity can join the divine celebration unfolding upon the planet rather than reenacting old painful wars. Each one of us who is willing to take this shift from scarcity, fear of poverty and fear of lack into a place of genuinely trusting in abundance, in the plentiful provisions of the Divine Mother, helps the rest of humanity learn that it can be done. You are one of the chosen children of the Mother, chosen to learn to play in her abundant garden and feel the safety of her eternally flowing nourishment. Then you can help others learn to do the same. There exists more than enough for all. As we come to realise this, we can learn how to receive and share rather than take and fear. This oracle comes at a time when you are being asked to let go of your fears of abandonment in your relationships, or fears of failure at work, fears of not being recognised or valued, fears that would prevent you from taking the steps that you need to take now or in the future. This oracle comes at a time. My nose is so itchy again, I'm so sorry. I'm not picking my nose, I'm just itching my nose. Oh. This oracle comes at a time when your financial situation is healing and you need to trust in new ways of feeling open to abundance reaching you. It comes at a time when all those around you might be in fear and reaction because of a recent trauma or situation, and you are needed to be the one who stays in your heart and in trust of the divine plan. You might be the one through which the Mother wants to pour her assistance, because you are capable of remaining open to her and not closing down in distrust or shock. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden comes to you with a gift of abundance, and you are asked to remain open and to know that she has endless provisions through which she blesses the unfolding spiritual destinies of all of her children. This oracle comes with a special message. If you have been wondering if something will take off and flourish or thrive, the answer is yes. Let's have a look at this second message. Our Lady of Innocence. Card number 13. This is a nice calming card. There's a nice calming effect feel to it. I ask you to let go of any fear of judgment. Allow me to be close to you. I honour the purity of your being, which is forever untainted by any experience. There is nothing for you to fear from allowing me completely and freely into your heart. I hear your innermost thoughts, feelings and prayers. I wish for you to be completely open with me so that I can help you without restraint. Tell me even that which you are frightened to admit to yourself, and know that I will never judge you. I will only understand and teach you to love and forgive yourself, for truly you are my child always, and I will never turn away from you. Without even realising it, we can hold ourselves back. We might hide parts of ourselves from others, or feel that we must put on an act, show a particular face, or be a certain way in order to be acceptable. We probably learned that this was true when we were young, and have continued on that way without always realising it. The Oracle of Our Lady of Innocence comes to you with this message. It is time to let go of old shame and guilt and reveal more of who you are. Do not be afraid about being judged. Judgment only hurts when we make it about ourselves and agree with the judgment, rather than realising that judgment is not a truth. It is only an expression of a wound in the person who is judging. The Holy Mother comes to us with this reminder. We are innately innocent and pure of heart. She asks us to hold compassion for the mistakes we have made in our lives, because we did the best we could, even if sometimes that wasn't as skillful as we would have liked. When we receive this reminder, we are much less likely to fall into the trap of judging ourselves. From that place of self-acceptance and regard, we can be open to others with acceptance and unconditional regard also. If another does judge us, we realise that this is because they cannot love themselves unconditionally, so they are unable to love anyone else in that way. We can hold a place of acceptance for them and what they are learning without being brought down by their wounding. When they realise that we still love ourselves and are not dampened by their judgments, they may wonder why and begin to heal through letting go. Or perhaps they are not ready to heal and instead become angry or sad. Our job is not to make another heal, as if that were even possible, but to be the alternative, to be the possibility of healing that can inspire others when they are ready to be inspired, and to have compassion when they cannot yet be. The Oracle of Our Lady of Innocence also has a message for those of us that are wanting to take a further step on the path, perhaps branching out into healing or creative self-expression, acting on new opportunities or considering a new relationship, for example. She tells us that we are worthy. She reminds us that we do not have to fear that we are not enough and that there is nothing to hide. Even vulnerability can be powerful when accompanied by an open, self-loving and divinely trusting heart. It is time to let go of the shaming of others, the judgment of others, and the memories of being judged and shamed. With compassion, you can let it go, even with tears and anger. Then you can choose to feel good about who you are and your life journey, including all the mistakes that you made that helped you grow into the person that you are today. The mother holds nothing against you, just loves you and delights in all that you are, and you have permission to do the same. Let's leave it there. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off. That was like an hour and 15 minutes. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Spotty Pony. Laugh out loud. Yes, telepathically. I'll confirm with a Skype confirmation. Haha. Later today. Okay. I so needed this group energy this AM. Your smile and laughter is so joyful. Well, I am so pleased that I'm able to serve in this way. It's just easy for me. I love you all dearly, but I'm going to get going because I do have to share myself with somebody else that requires a dose of this. So very interesting. I will have a wonderful day. And that's Spotty Pony saying, have a wonderful day, everyone. And yes, we shall. Yes, we will. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Oh, much love. Bye for now. It didn't click off, did it? I clicked on a bloody message. So let me see if I can end this.